Happy Wednesday, Jacob.
Thank you.
We mentioned last episode that you've been watching a lot of TV, and I was like, man, I haven't seen very many of those things. But something I have been entertained by, not TV, Jake, it's my kids.
The old-fashioned TV.
The old-fashioned, when there's nothing else on, watch the children.
Yeah.
Bo just recently, for Christmas, got walkie-talkies. And they're like legit, like good ones. Like I think he has the idea of like bringing one over to you guys and like maybe someday like being able to talk back and forth with you.
Cool.
Which would be really fun. But one of the most entertaining things in my life right now is watching Hattie and Bo try to communicate on the walkie-talkie.
How far apart are they?
That's part of the funny thing is sometimes they're like within 5 feet of each other. I mean, sometimes they get feedback because they're so close to each other.
Is it working? Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah, 100%. So what's so funny is that obviously they both know how to do it, but Hattie's way better at it, and Bo just like doesn't always know how to like press the button. Like he forgets until like halfway through a sentence or something. You know, I brought this that noise all the time. So sometimes Hattie will be like, Bo, where are you? And then Bo will be like, I'm in the kitchen, Hattie. And then Hattie, okay. You should come in here, Hattie. And Hattie's so patient with them. What? So you should come in here, Hattie. What? You should come in. You should come in here, Hattie. Okay. That's like the whole conversation. I think this tight beat means that it's going down with some random thoughts and white meat too. Midwest best friends eating fast food on repeat. So come along, let's have some fun and go ahead, get on your feet, cause it's the Ghostrunners podcast. Every Monday morning we're taking back Ghostrunners podcast.
Another Wednesday episode. Welcome. If you're an old fan, if you're a new fan, welcome to the best podcast community in the world that we know of.
That's right.
And this episode is brought to you by Good Ranchers Meat.
American meat delivered.
And we are also going to deliver to you some fun life updates. Brad's got a fun game for us.
I hope it's fun.
We don't know.
It's a game. Winter game's never not fun.
We have surprising each other with games.
Yep.
And yeah, we'll see what else we get into. So should be fun. Win of the week to start.
Let's go.
I don't know.
Sure.
My win of the week is that he's a Kansas City guy. He's
Trey Kennedy.
Bigger.
Jaron Myers.
He's in The Office and Anchorman.
Oh my gosh, I have no idea. I'm just kidding. David Koechner.
Yes.
Okay.
I got a notification from him. He liked one of my stand-up comedy posts on Instagram.
That is a win of the week.
That's cool.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Holy cow.
He liked my Kansas City one.
Oh yeah, the Jackson Mahomes one.
Yeah. It's got like 600,000 views on Instagram. Kind of cool. Just slowly climbing.
Yeah.
Just me.
Isn't that fun when it's like out of nowhere, you're like, wait, I guess this one did pretty well.
Oh yeah. Huh.
It's so much better when you're not like constantly monitoring it.
It's so great to be busy.
Yeah, you just pull it up and you're like, oh, nice.
People liked it. I should do that more. I should post more.
Dude, that's really cool.
So yeah, win of the week, David Koechner.
We're trying to, get to the Super Bowl, find an angle to get to the Super Bowl. That could be our angle. Hey, David.
Hey, Dave.
Didn't know if you want to, throw a couple thou our way to get us down there.
We'll be around.
We're a good time.
We'll tag you.
Yeah, we'll DD for you.
Whammy.
Yeah. William Hung stuff, right?
Who is that?
Yeah, we get it. We're fans, man. That's fun. My win of the week is about the most lame win of the week compared to that. But it's a big win for me. I told you this yesterday, but went to our van was having issues. Went to get it diagnosed, and they said, you need a new transmission.
Oh, congrats.
Is the worst thing you could ever hear.
Well, win of the week, you get a new transmission.
I get a new transmission.
I bet Timon's driving around with an old transmission, but yours is going to be new.
Oh, Timon. Timon.
Dude, congrats.
Yeah. The win of the week, though, is that when we bought the van from this dealership, they said, like, you have this lifetime warranty on it, which you always hear those things and you're like, yeah, right. I don't know if I buy it.
Yeah.
Whatever. But they're like, if you maintain this thing well, if you do everything like by the recommended manual and stuff, we will, like, if your engine or your transmission ever go out, we will get you a new one for free.
Okay.
And I was ready to go to bat for that. I was ready for them to like be like, well, you didn't change. Yeah. Transmission fluid, it's recommended. It says 40,000, but really 35. And I'm like, I was ready to fight them.
Yeah.
Luckily, so far, we haven't gotten the new transmission put in yet, but so far it looks like they're going to replace it for free.
They're going to honor the warranty.
Which, yeah, $9,600 was the quote for a new transmission. So that made me pucker a little. The first time I'd ever had like somebody call me and say, "Are you sitting down?" Which I'm like, I'm like, oh, just tell me, dude.
Who said that?
The mechanic, the dealership. Yeah.
Are you sitting down?
Are you sitting down? And I was like, yes, I am. What's up? Just tell it to me, man.
They're not even trying to act like it's lower. Like, I feel like you'd think, I don't know, you think like we want to make them want to pay for this. Like, oh, it's just like $9,600.
Yeah, he's making it seem like a massive deal. Like the work that we tell you have to do is a back-breaking number. It's like bad for the brand.
I mean, yeah, I think we have enough rapport where it's just like, hey, man, I'm going to tell you how it is. This is not good.
Give you a funny sketch. Hey, Brad, are you sitting down? Yeah. What's up? Are you going to the bathroom?
Oh, sorry. I didn't
know.
No,
I can. I can go sit down and go to the bathroom. Great.
Tell me when.
Are you one or two? And, just keep
I
going.
only sit down for number two.
The details of are you sitting down?
That's pretty funny.
Are you sitting down? Okay.
Or just like,
what are you wearing?
Or just say, are you sitting down? And they say yes. And they're like, sorry, I know it's kind of a personal question. I didn't mean to like tell you, like ask if you're going to the bathroom. You're like, no, I'm just sitting down in my living room. Dude, it's okay. Be honest. Like, I know you're in your bathroom. I can tell it's echoey in there. It's like, no, I promise.
I hear a fan. I hear a fan going. What is that?
Dude, you're in the bathroom and it's okay. I mean, I've done it. I'm doing it right now too, honestly.
I know it's always been embarrassing for you to sit down to pee.
Yeah.
Like
it's okay.
I remember one time, I think this is Luke Crenshaw's story. Maybe I've told it on the podcast before, but he called a guy and the guy was like, hey, I need to put some pants or I need to put some clothes on. I'm going to call you back.
Oh yeah.
And
I just kind of vaguely remember that.
I didn't need to know. Like, you could just fully have this conversation and I will never know you didn't have clothes on. Like, that's fine.
Or
sometimes I wonder that. I'll play gutter back in a chess move and I was completely naked. Like, this is kind of funny, but I'm not going to tell him. He doesn't need to know that I was completely naked. It's just like, it's just for me to know.
Sure.
I just got out of the shower. I'm thinking chess.
Yeah.
But yeah, speakerphone. Like, hey, I'm going to have to call you back. I don't even have boxers on.
Well, it's interesting.
Wow.
Yeah.
No, don't call me back. I don't know. It's weird.
Or just don't answer and wait and call me back.
Yeah.
That's the other thing. I actually saw this on a Instagram. I've watched so much stupid stuff on Instagram lately. Like, it's just, I just have
no TV,
too much time.
Just kids and Instagram.
Yeah, I guess so. Maybe just like scrolling when I'm like, go to bed, but you're not tired, but I've been sick all day. So I'm like in
watch
bed.
Suits.
I probably should. I don't know.
Go buy Suits.
Yeah. But yeah, this guy was like, don't ever ask, is it a good time to talk? If they answered the phone, then it's an okay time to talk.
Yeah.
Like that is their way of communicating. It is an okay time for me to talk, or else I wouldn't have answered the phone. You know what I mean?
I think I do that. I'm going to have to rethink this.
I think everyone does it.
Yeah.
Because it's just like a natural way to like be considerate. I understand why people do it.
Yeah.
You know?
Because I think, I should just be more specific. Because what I'm getting at is like, do you have like 5 minutes to talk?
Right.
Certain people, it's like, I don't know if they would be honest enough with me if they're busy right now. So I want to give them the out. I am big on that.
Yeah.
I always give like Rachel like outs. She's like,
yeah,
if anything ever is on your mind at any point for any reason, you could tell me right now. You know, whatever. It's like, I'm letting you have your opportunity. So yeah, it is a good time to talk. They answer the phone. Exactly.
And maybe it's not a good time for them to talk for 40 minutes. Mm-hmm. And you should, that's why I always say, what's up? Because I want to know, just sitting here watching Superfan episodes of The Office. Okay, cool. Let me talk to you.
What are the haps?
Yeah. I almost said that to you yesterday because I called you for no reason yesterday.
Like 4:15?
Yeah. Because I was like driving past your street and there were so many construction things going on. I was like, I gotta know if Jake knows what's going on with this.
They already filled in one of the holes. So I do think those are just like to see the piping or something. I don't know.
Interesting.
Yeah. I don't think the sidewalk's going that far.
There's no way it's going that far.
Yeah.
Like that was like a 4-lane street all of a sudden.
We had a nice sidewalk.
Huge.
Multiple strollers.
It's like, do I not realize how big streets are? Yeah. Anyway,
well, congrats on the transmish.
thanks. I mean, it's not fully done yet, so it's not like official, but it seems like they're like, oh yeah, it should be just fine. We have to have the warranty company bring it out or to come out.
Company. Oh,
warranty
okay,
company
yeah,
like
just
come and make sure it's
double check.
Yeah, legit.
Check on the trans. That's why I said, are you sitting down? Because you're trans.
Is needing replaced. Yeah. Yeah. So we're gonna be a single car household for like a week and a half, I think.
One nice car though.
One nice car. Honestly, that's a blessing. That's the win of the week is getting the truck however many 3 weeks ago. Because if we had that old truck right now,
Yeah.
trying to tote around all 5 of us.
Because that old truck was not clean on the inside.
Right.
That was its
Not
one
like
downfall.
that.
It was kind of
Everything else
messy.
was just fine.
Messy.
But yeah, win of the week is the transmission is going to get replaced for free. And then I'm going to have a free new print transmission. Right? Right, guys? Am I right? Everybody pound? Everybody pound.
Let them drive. Let them drive.
Let them drive.
Should we play your game?
Sure.
Tell us about your game.
Let's do Main Street Roasters first. Let's do.
All right. Sorry.
No, that's
sorry,
okay.
sorry.
Let's talk about it. Main Street Roasters is our sponsor for this week.
Dang it, dude. I just saw I'm looking at your
fine,
text.
it's fine.
I did everything out of order. I'm sorry. You took the time to organize this table of contents.
No, it's fine.
I'm sorry. I just now know. Oh,
Time
shit.
is back there, just like time is going like this. You can't see him. I'm just kidding. No,
Oh, jeez, I'm an idiot.
no. Why? It's a fine.
It's a fine.
It's a fine.
You took the time to type all this out, and then I'm just like going on my own
Hey, no.
pace. Whew.
Well, you want to start over?
Can you not text me while I'm running? Thanks. That's what led to all this.
We get it, dude. You're a runner. All right,
31 for 31. 31!
dude. That's impressive.
Beat it.
Wow.
Timon, how about you?
I have missed 3 days.
Okay.
Timon, last week you only missed one.
I know.
You're
wow.
going downhill.
I'm
not
I'm
literally.
slacking this week.
Really, dude.
Yeah, it's too bad.
Was it the Bolivar hangover?
Is it Mellors?
Maybe.
Is it
Yeah.
the glass of
Was
Sprite?
it the peen?
I don't know if last episode we fully, like, I don't know if I at least fully, like, what am I trying to say? Like, appreciated a glass of Sprite. That's such a funny answer. That's all you had.
Yeah, because it was probably a glass.
Yes,
It was not a plastic cup. It was a glass.
Yeah.
A glass of Sprite. Just so good. I'm
Any
sorry.
ice?
I think so. Yeah.
Okay, good for you. Good for you.
You're out of ice.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, we only have
Couldn't
Crush.
put any
Of course
milk.
you do.
Couldn't put any milk in it.
Yeah.
All right. Sorry. Main Street Roasters.
Main Street Roasters is our sponsor. Better than a glass of Sprite. More pick me up, and just more delicious. They have the best beans, ground, whole, baked, brewed. Bake some beans and put some Main Street Roasters in it. It's going to taste better.
It's just great tasting coffee. We can't stress enough how much we like the people and the company we're, partnered
Yes.
with as well.
Yes.
It's about the product, sure, but like Brad especially is actually trying to find ways to get us in Indiana.
Let's just say I would map it out to see how far it is from where you live to Napanee, Indiana right now.
It's just worth seeing right now how far that drive is.
I would just say that. I would just make some plans. I would say, Timon, get ready to fall asleep in the back seat of the truck to Napanee, Indiana. Yeah, we love them. It's truly, if you're just looking for a quality product from a quality business, look no further than Main Street Roasters. You are supporting some of the best people we know in the Miller family. And Miller Morning Blend is my favorite blend. So makes sense. Check them out. They're mainstreetroasters.com. That's MAINSTREETROASTERS.com. And you use the code GRKC for 10% OFF.
Sometimes maybe your browser's not working. I don't know what's going on. Sometimes they can help to put www in front of that.
Oh my gosh.
That
Yes,
used to
of
work.
course.
If that's not working, dare I say https:// mainstreetroasters.com.
Good for you for Essen. With
Yeah,
the secure in
you
there.
don't have to, but yeah, I prefer it.
Absolutely.
Dude, you know what's dumb? You know, we're not even doing irrationally strong opinions today, but I'm going to toss one in.
I
Because
got
once
some.
again, it's not on the list. So
No, let's do it.
I'm doing anything that's not on
Irrational
the
strong
list.
opinions. I got some.
Let's see if I can.
Tommy's like, no, I gotta go running
Guys,
later.
I'm looking here at the list. I don't see that anywhere, guys.
Hold on.
It's
Irrational strong opinion. Go.
All right. Let me.
Tommy,
figure
you
out-
better get one in the next 20 seconds.
see if I can word this. When there is a problem with, let's say you're at a coffee shop.
Okay. Main Street Roasters.
Yes, and the Wi-Fi isn't connecting for some reason. It's not working. It's your. Let's say you're not even at a coffee shop, but your home Wi-Fi, it's just not even showing up as an option. You know, just like weird things that very rarely happen, and you don't even know where to start fixing them. Maybe you Google it, and every time you Google troubleshoot this, every time maybe you're prompted like problem with your Wi-Fi, click here. Anytime the internet is giving you a solution, the solution is always there could be a problem with your modem. There could be a problem with your router.
Server. Yeah.
It's just stuff that it's like go into your IP address. It's like that's not it. That's never been it.
It's way too complicated.
That's never been the problem.
Yeah.
The problem is I need to restart my computer. The problem is they need to restart their router.
Unplug and plug it back in.
The problem is that I've had Chrome up on my computer for 3 days and I need to just like fully close out of it and reset the cache a little bit. Like I'm all out of RAM. Like the problem is never how complicated they make it seem. And it
The
drives
DNS
me nuts.
server
The
is-
DNS, it could be unprotected.
Get out with the DNS.
It could be unprotected. It's not. It's my
not.
home Wi-Fi.
It's the same one I've done.
It always
I know,
works.
I know the 2 people that ever use this Wi-Fi. It's not unprotected. All right.
It works on my phone. It works on my iPad. I
Yeah.
know it works. It's fine. Just don't give me this bull crap on IP address.
No.
Just figure it out.
It's never the driver. It's never the server.
Yeah, the driver, dude.
You think it's my driver?
It's 3 would maybe. I'm
Maybe.
so sick of this being the number one option when troubleshooting Wi-Fi problems.
Yeah. Don't even troubleshoot it. That's your issue. Is you're Googling something that you know the answer to. It's just you got to try those 3 things first.
It's just crazy that there's a blog post where it's like, well, there could be a problem with your IPP protocol, you know, whatever that stuff is. It's like, it's not that.
There was one time, I have no idea what I did, but it was back in the day. It was like right when Xbox Live came out. I remember it, like I like found out like it's like you need this. I think it was the IP address or something, but it felt like I was doing something so not wrong, like inappropriate, but wrong is incorrect. I was entering all these weird digits and stuff into Xbox, and all of a sudden I was playing Halo against somebody else at Beaver Creek, and it was like the one time that's ever worked.
Like
to do
manually
something
entering
weird
in,
like that.
numbers.
Yeah, no other time have I ever had like a beneficial experience trying to do anything like that.
Timon, what are your thoughts on this?
I don't think I relate too much, but maybe I just haven't come across this.
Wow.
You don't have any Wi-Fi issues?
Dang. Solid.
Only
Still
just
well.
like crazy slow Wi-Fi. But
Okay.
But even
Yeah,
then,
True Wi-Fi.
what if it's like normally very fast and all of a sudden it's slow?
I
What
can't
say
relate
you?
to that because our Wi-Fi is horrible.
Which is always slow?
It's
Yeah.
always really slow.
That sometimes can really bother me. It's like I pay for a certain amount of gigabytes per second. Normally it's like that. Now all of a sudden I can't watch a YouTube video.
Yeah.
What gives? And
What
how do I
happened?
make it better?
Yeah. Yeah. Who did this?
Yeah.
You're like pointing the finger at Rachel. I do that with Catherine. I'm like, what are you looking down here? Can you get off the? It's not the Chiefs is like grainy. What are you doing on your phone? Can you get off the Instagrams? Like it's not her fault.
It's Google Fiber. It's just like it should be able to support 2 people on Instagram at the same time. That's
Yeah.
ridiculous.
And granted, usually our Google Fiber is pretty good.
It's pretty.
Okay, let's
right,
go.
that's mine.
I have a technology or actually strong opinion as well. So Timon, yours has to be technology based too.
Okay,
I'm just
sounds
kidding.
good.
Your actually strong opinion. Apple TV remotes are too small. I would love them to be the size of a remote.
Interesting.
I don't want them to be so tiny. They're easy to lose. They just need. I would love them to have a few more buttons.
Yeah, more like tactile.
Yep.
Type buttons.
I'm old school with that, man. I would love. I don't mind like the scrolly thing on it, but it's also nice to have some good buttons on there. And the Apple TV remote's just who are you trying to impress? You know.
Remotes could be so much better now that I'm thinking about it. Let me build you my perfect remote right now.
Please.
Off the top of my head from scratch.
And then what are we going to do with the remote on the TV? Let them watch.
Let 'em watch.
Let them watch.
We're going to have everybody over and we're
We're going to let them
watch.
watch.
The perfect remote is just smaller than a cell phone.
Nope. I want it to be 1.5 times as big as a cell phone.
Really?
I want the old school remote, man.
Like a big old. I do think it's definitely narrower than a cell phone.
Like that can right there, good remote height.
Oh, what if it is a cylinder? What if it's truly the shape of a can?
And then it fits in a cup holder.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, that's fun. It fits in a cup holder.
Yeah, and
All
it's
right.
also a speaker. It could be surround sound speakers. Everyone would have a remote.
Speakers.
Yeah, speaker remote.
All right, I'm good. Getting off the rails of my initial idea. All right, mine just whatever. Cell phone size.
You're
It
just
is-
going to describe a cell phone.
It is largely.
It is touchscreen.
Touchscreen. You can access other apps on it.
Your face unlocks it. No, I think every button it has like a tactile button to it. Volume is an up click. I want the home screen is an actual physical button. Everything is tactile.
Yes.
Except for there is a BlackBerry phone type cursor on it, and that cursor.
Oh, like
or like a wheel.
The mouse wheel thing. Yeah.
The mouse wheel, trackpad. That's the right word I'm looking for. A trackpad of sorts, very tiny, somewhere on it. And that comes in handy for when it's time to type. Because I'm sick of click, 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 D. Click, 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 click,
Yeah,
click,
yeah.
click, W.
Yeah.
Click, click. I mean, we got to think of something better than that.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. When
Dude, I have a thing. So we finally have a TV at home after like a long
Not
time.
yet, time.
I've
It's
never
our
had-
turn. Okay. I'm just kidding.
But like the clicking, like every letter is really annoying.
Okay.
But there's on this remote, there's like a little microphone button,
Yeah.
and if you talk into it, this is what happens.
Yes.
Let me tell you.
Samsung does the same thing.
I don't know. I guess we have some kind of like Amazon thing, because when I say the thing, I see it typing in. I'm like, yes, it's working. Suddenly, I push search. Then I'm taken to Alexa. It's the
Oh.
strangest thing. I don't know.
Oh, that's not what
It
mine
takes me
does.
completely out of the app.
Oh, interesting.
And doesn't even work. So I'm like, you came up with a great solution, but something's wrong.
Apple
I don't
TV
know.
does have that like feature where you like spell it all out, and it works pretty well on Apple TV.
Like voice to. Gotcha.
Just too small.
Just too small. Mine has a voice commands on my, remote comes, it has a button that's the microphone. And so I will press it and I'll talk and I'll say American Nightmare. And then on the TV, it'll say voice not supported. Like, well, why would you give me a remote
Really?
that has that button on it then?
Yeah.
So that's what bothers me. But yeah, dude, at the end of my life, people are going to say, do you have any regrets? And I'll say, yeah, I spent too much time typing on a TV
Click,
remote.
click, click, click.
I clicked way too much.
What's worse? No, what's better? A to Z or QWERTY version of a keyboard on a
Oh, give me QWERTY.
all day.
It was meant to be easy to type.
all day, dude.
Yeah, yeah.
So the A to Z
A,
kills
B,
me.
C, D. I do not like that.
S. A.
God forbid
Gosh.
you press in the wrong letter and you're like,
Oh, man.
Of course it wouldn't know that, like what I'm wanting to spell. It takes me up my word. And that, like, yeah, I do, spell Michael Jordan with a B instead of a C.
Dude, underrated office scene is whenever I think it's Dwight. Whenever Dwight takes over with the copier and they all have their own individual codes, and Kevin is like putting them all in, and like I mean, he's doing so many different digits.
It's like a 20-digit code.
And then finally he messes up. The way I don't know, the whole thing is funny, but then when he's like, oh, I did five. And everyone just starts groaning. It's so funny to me.
yeah,
So good.
That is good.
Okay. So that's my irrationally strong opinion. Apple remotes.
Apple TV remotes
Apple
need to be
TV
bigger.
remotes. I want a little more girth on there. Just, it doesn't have to be huge, but just a little bit more. Just something to fit in your hand. So
That's
Simon?
good. And those are slippery without the cases, too.
they are.
Newborns are slippery.
Newborns are slippery. All right, time.
Diamond.
It's not irrationally strong, but I just have a thing. It's so I watched. There's a new Percy Jackson show on Disney Plus.
Is it cartoon?
Percy
Live
not a cartoon.
action?
No,
Animated?
it's based on these books that I like read the first one as a kid, but my mom was like, "Oh, it's like all made up stuff. Whatever, don't read it." I was like, "Okay."
Paul Bunyan stuff.
Yeah, they have millions of years in there.
But I was just like curious to watch. So I watched all 8 episodes of season 1, and it was all just so incredibly okay. Like it was like okay, visually it's pretty good, like, but it's like a high budget like show, so it's like okay, it's not nothing crazy, and like acting wise, okay, pretty good child actors, but like whatever. But then, so I'm like, it's kind of sad they put all this effort in, but then I go, there's like the making of documentary on Disney Plus. So right after I finish, I'm like, okay, this will be cool. 10 minutes in, and it is more interesting than the entire 8 episodes, I think, of the think, which could just be me
Yeah.
being a filmmaking like
Sure.
guy.
Interesting.
But yeah, there's my. I want to hear. I mean, probably not that many adults are watching Percy Jackson, but like
If anyone
anyone that
did,
is,
yeah.
let me know if you thought it was actually good, because I saw way too much positive stuff about it online compared to how good it was.
Really?
Yeah.
And
Felt let
maybe it's
down.
because I haven't really read the books.
Do you
so
recognize?
I'm-
Sorry.
I do not recognize that.
I feel like I kind of recognize that from like back in the day, but
Percy Jackson.
But yeah,
interesting.
I feel
There's
like
one thing, I was like, that's a sad thing when the behind the scenes is better than
This
the
is riveting.
actual show. Yeah.
That's how I kind of feel about those nature documentaries, Planet Earth and stuff. It's
Yeah.
like watching how they got the shot is
Yeah.
just as exciting. You know, whether it's like, oh, we use this like night thermal camera to get the leopards eating the pigs. You're like,
Yeah.
that's awesome.
Yeah.
Or it's like how they got such a smooth shot, you know, on a 600 millimeter lens. You know, it's all fun stuff.
Yeah.
I feel like documentaries are spoiling me, where I can get through a just okay documentary because it's still like so fascinating and interesting enough. I think documentaries have gotten so good where it's like the bar has been raised for now, like a sitcom. I think a sitcom has to be really good for me to sit through it, or like a comedy, or you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I also really like documentaries. Maybe that's just me, but I feel like those are so good that you can get through one that's not that amazing because of the structure of it.
That's good.
I don't know.
All right, you want to play a game?
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Okay, so this game is an interactive game. It's for it's like I feel like I sound like Drew Carey on Whose Line Is It Anyway. This game
This was for Jake.
is
Simon
called
and-
Baby Product Names, and it's for Jake and Timon. Yeah, so it's an interactive game. It's for both of you. It's pretty simple. It was spurred on by Scott Caldwell and my wife talking about how stupid products that are for babies are called, like what their names are just so silly. And so what I did was I have a list of, I think it's like 24, 25 different products. Half of them are real, half of them are fake. You have
Perfect.
to choose, well, I forget what I put on there, but you have to choose the real or the fake ones. And if you get 3 wrong, then you lose.
Okay.
Further thing is I'll tell you what each of them are if you want to ask. Like you're welcome to ask questions about any of them. And then I also
There's lore.
yeah. I also thought that it'd be fun if you had some phone a friends.
Oh, that's fun too.
I haven't discussed this with them, so it's very off the cuff. But you could call Harrison, Peter,
Any of our
Gunner,
friends.
you know,
Yeah.
whoever, any dads out there or non-dads, I don't care. So
Fun.
anyway, that's the game. If you're, I don't know if we're gonna have this on the screen or not, Timon. Are you gonna screen record?
I'm screen recording just in case.
Okay. Yeah. Maybe put this up there for people to see the different things. So cool.
I feel like I'm already going to do bad at this because the fact you're like, we were talking about how ridiculous baby product names are. I'm like, well, I didn't know that was a thing. So
Okay.
I mean, it's just one of those things where it's like, why can't you just call it a baby towel? Like you have to have this silly name for
Yeah.
it.
Okay.
That's like kind of whatever. So,
Okay. Time's ticking. So.
oh wow, I would have a tough time with this.
okay. So I'll read off a few of them.
Yep.
So we got Napple, Chuckle Chew, Boppy Pillow, Sippy Safari, Zippy Zoom, Tangos, Giggle Gadget, Diaper Genie, Skip Hop,
Diaper
Tree
Genie
Top,
sounds real.
Wubba Nub, Drool Dazzle, Goo Goo Goggles, Munchie Magnet, Woomby, Snuggle Wiggle, Snoogle, Docatot,
Oh yeah, I've used that.
Munchkin Snack Catcher,
I've seen a snack catcher. I don't know if it's called Munchkin. I've seen a snack catcher.
Bubble Baby Pacifier Karaoke, Nose Frida, Goober Baby Bum Brush, Boon Squirt Spoon, Bumbo, Toot Tamer.
Two Tamer's a great name.
Okay.
So
I can't believe half of those are
Can
real.
you tell us? So is it half and half?
I think there might be 13 real ones. So it's
Oh,
I
there's
think
more real ones.
yeah.
Wow. Okay. Start off. I know Bumbo is real.
All right, Timon, lock it in.
That's correct.
Nice. How do you
Okay.
know that? I think
I have
Nose
7
Frida.
younger siblings.
How did you know that, dude? I think Nose Frida's real, isn't it? Does that sound right to you?
I've never heard anything called that, but
Lock it in.
would it be the?
Yeah.
Okay. Would that be the thing that like sucks stuff out of the baby's
Yeah, you
nose?
like it's like
Yeah.
a siphon for babies.
Yeah.
Same people that make the Windy. Same company.
And Scrub Daddy.
Okay.
I made that up.
For some reason,
Yeah, Lori Grenier did a deal with them on Shark Tank.
for some reason, Diaper Genie seems like a real thing, but maybe we should start with more confident stuff.
The only other thing that stood out to me, well, it just seems like Brad made up Toot Tamer. That one stood out to me as like a one he made up.
Yeah.
The only one that stood out to me is like, I think I've heard of it. For some reason, Boppy Pillow. I'm like, I've seen that. But don't lock it in yet. Don't lock it in yet.
Okay.
Tangos sounds like not
Mangoes.
like
Oh.
it's like I feel like if Brad made it up, might have been more ridiculous. Maybe
He's
So
like
maybe-
toning down the real
You're
name.
welcome to ask me what any of them mean.
Yeah,
Hey, what's
okay.
a tango?
Also, the timing, whatever. We can always redo the timing or whatever.
Okay,
So.
okay.
So tangos, they are shoes. They're baby shoes. So it's like,
Unisex?
yes. I mean, when they're that little, I
It's
don't
not
think
real.
I don't think it's real either.
I don't think it's real.
they teach you. Yeah, they're supposed to help you like learn how to walk. Takes two to tango kind of thing. I think is why they call it that.
Okay.
I also think Brad is like a good actor, and he's making it seem like he doesn't have a great grasp on what tangos are.
Could be.
So that we choose
So we choose
fake.
Oh,
Sippy
interesting.
Safari or something stupid like that. Just kidding.
Brad, what is the munchie magnet?
That is a baby food helmet.
Helmet.
Yeah.
How's it work?
So the description I have here, it says it ensures that every spoonful reaches your baby's mouth thanks to the power of food magnetism. You think that's real?
How do we? Thanks to new advances with Elon Musk's food magnetism, how do we select not real?
You don't.
You just leave it.
You just leave it.
Oh, I see.
Okay.
Yeah.
So should we?
I tried to figure out. I made this on Sporkle. I tried to figure out how to like do that, but I couldn't figure it out. So I just.
Wait, if you click next, does it go to fake at the top?
Oh, that makes me like skip it.
Okay.
I don't know.
Well,
I don't know.
All right, we're gonna
Okay.
leave munchie magnet.
So for me, snoogle seems kind of real. I feel
Okay.
like something would be called that, but not much evidence to base that on.
Brad, where is a snoogle used?
Let me see here. Snoogle. It's for babies who take their snuggling very seriously. So it's like a swaddling blanket kind of thing. It's like it right now it says it's like the baby version of a snuggle ninja.
I am inclined to believe it's real.
I
But
don't know. Are you allowed to lie to us if it's a real product? Or are you allowed to like misguide us and just like
No.
make
I'll
something
tell
up?
you. I'll tell you what I believe it is.
we should just keep asking about stuff then.
Great.
Uh,
Then maybe you do have a time limit.
one thing that I do think is real. Where's it at? The snack catcher. I know something like that does exist. I don't know if it's called the Munchkin snack
Munchkin
catcher.
snack catcher?
I've seen Lucy wear it. You guys
I'm
have
down.
snack catchers?
Hey, I haven't.
What is? Can you describe for me what the Munchkin snack catcher is?
It's like a bib that has like a little like pocket on the bottom of it.
yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Lock it in, Timon.
Yeah.
Boom.
Nice.
We got
Nice.
3.
Okay.
Sippy Safari.
That one seems valid. I
Yeah,
think
it does.
That's legit.
What is that, Brad?
It's just like it's just like a thing that you hold your snacks in. The whole thing is Sippy Safari Snack Canteen.
You hold your snacks in it?
That seems weird because you're sipping, so it's like
Sipping.
You're drinking something.
Yeah.
You're not snacking.
Oh yeah, this adventurous sippy cup comes complete with a built-in snack dispenser for on-the-go munching. So it's like you're on the go sippy. So I think it's both.
Okay.
Sippy Safari.
Don't
You want to take a Sippy Safari?
buy it.
Let's get out of here.
Giggle Gadget.
Giggle Gadget.
Giggle Gadget
Trying to remember
seems
what
made
that
up
one is.
first impressions, but hey, let us know what that is, Brad.
What's a Giggle Gadget?
It's a diaper that laughs when it's full. It's a Giggle Gadget diaper detector. So it's like a comedy show in your nursery. So it's like
So there's this like a speaker.
I don't think there's a speaker. I think it's like it's
Like
kind
a
of like more of
whoopee
like
cushion?
like a noise like gets let out like a whistle. So you hear the baby coming kind of thing.
Like a turkey gobble, like you could interpret it as
Right.
laughter.
Right.
Okay, we're gonna leave that one, Timon.
Yeah.
I got my Giggle Gadget, Sippy Safari, and Munchie Magnet are all fake.
Hey, what's Docatot, Brad?
Yeah.
Docatot.
Because the name sounds more real than some of these.
That
Sketchy.
one is it's like a baby bed, just like a portable baby bed.
Okay. Seems legit.
That
It could
makes sense.
It makes sense.
There was no magnetism involved in that one, so that was more believable. All right. Where on the body do you use a Wubba Nub?
Wubba Nub. Let's see. It's like it's like a pacifier. It's like a name for like a fun pacifier. I think that has like a stuffed animal or like action figure or something connected to it.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
So it's like a
So you use it on your
kind of
mouth
like
as the answer.
a string or something like attached to the stuffed animal, or like
Yeah, I think so. I'm not exactly sure the mechanics of it, Timon, but
something with food magnetism. I think.
yeah.
I don't know.
What else are you thinking, Timon?
We got to start locking some answers in. I feel like.
That's true. We get to get 3 wrong, and we have a phone a friend.
Zippy Zoom, Napple.
Yeah, what's Napple?
Oh, it's just like a pacifier that like simulates the nipple. Like the
Why is it called Napple?
It puts you to sleep
Because it helps
Jake?
you go to sleep. Yeah. You pacifier.
Pass out.
Napple.
Nap.
Yeah.
Oh,
Napple.
that seems fine. I mean, I'd be fine with clicking Napple.
That seems so easy, though. That seems like such an easy one to make up. It's so close to.
Yeah.
Timon's fine with clicking it though, he says. I'm fine with clicking it. I'll search Napple.
I'll click anything you want me to click. I'll do whatever.
Timon, I want you to just click. I want you to click one right now, whichever one you feel best about.
Okay.
He's going for Snoogle. Wow.
Snoogle, and he got it. You felt real good about Snoogle.
Felt good about Snoogle.
I'm going to call a friend,
Okay.
and we're gonna see if he answers. I'm not gonna tell you who I'm calling.
Who is he calling?
Dang it. Dang it. Giving up on that one. All right. Let's choose another one while I pick out someone else to call.
Who was it?
Not tell him.
Okay.
Should we go with Dakatot? Dakatot kind of makes sense.
Yes, I'm good with Dakatot.
Okay.
Let's go.
Nice.
Good job, Timon.
Doctot's, I think, one of
Okay.
the more popular ones on the
Really?
list.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I feel like they like to use Tot. Tot's a popular I remember little baby chairs we had called Tot spots.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Friend number 2. I mean, it's 12:30 in the middle of the day. What are these people possibly doing?
Yo,
Hey, dude. We're on the podcast right now, and Brad is giving me and Timon a quiz of
Okay.
baby products, and I don't know any of
Okay.
them. And so I need to call a dad.
all right. Yeah, shoot.
All
Is that
right.
Harry?
Yeah, it's Harrison.
Harry.
So he made up some fake ones, and they gave me some real ones, and I don't know how to decipher any of these. So see if any of these
Okay.
sound familiar.
Okay.
Diaper genie.
That's got to be real.
That's what I was thinking.
Okay. Bubble baby pacifier karaoke.
That one's obscure enough that it's going to be real, but I'm going to say it's not real.
Okay. What about Goo Goo goggles?
If it's not real, it should be. That's a genius idea.
All right. Have you ever heard?
We'll say no. We'll say no.
Have you ever heard of a Zippy Zoom?
That's just made up.
Okay.
Zippy Zoom?
Zippy Zoom. Okay. All right. I mean, they all sound made up to me. This is why it's so hard. What about what's that? Boon Squirt spoon.
What?
I don't know, dude. Half of these are real, so that's what I'm trying to figure out.
Say that one again?
Boon Squirt spoon.
That's inappropriate.
Okay, sorry.
Tyler, you might want to refresh real quick.
All right.
Yeah.
What about the? Okay, this one sounded real to me, but I don't want to influence you. What about the boppy pillow?
Yes, real, because we have a boppy pillow and it invades our bed every night. And I get really mad. And I throw it out of the bed, and Abby gets mad at me.
Okay. Boppy pillow. All right. Let's just do a couple more here. Have you ever heard of a chuckle chew?
Yes.
Really?
Yeah, I have heard of a chuckle chew.
What is it?
I have no idea. But I feel like I've heard that phrase thrown around.
All right.
But I don't know what it is.
Go
Sorry.
for it.
All right. Well, yeah. Let's click it live while we're on the phone with him.
Okay.
Brad made it up. All right, that's okay. Last one, and then I'll let you go. Thanks for answering and doing this, by the way.
Yeah.
All right, the drool dazzle. Drool dazzle.
Oh gosh, that's Let's say yes, Jake. Let's say yes.
Okay. All right. Actually, the last one. Sorry, I forgot about this one. Toot tamer. the toot tamer. Does that sound like it could be real?
It does, but let's say. Oh gosh. Yes, that's real.
Okay. Wow. All right. Well, I'll let you know, or I guess when this comes out
Let me know how
Wednesday.
awful that was.
But no, appreciate you
You're
calling,
the man,
dude.
Harry.
Yeah, this is
No
great,
problem. Can't wait for you to be a dad so you can use the toot tamer.
That's right. 8 months.
dude. Get out of here. All right. Thanks, dude. I'll talk to you later. Have a good day.
See ya.
See you, man.
Dude.
8 months. Oh, I'm calling him again. Idiot. Boomer.
So he
All
said
right.
Drool Dazzle's real, and so is Toot Tamer.
Yes.
Diaper Genie said was definitely real, which
Yeah.
I agreed with. So we go with that.
Yep.
Nice.
He also said Boppy Pillow. He has that. You can click that.
Okay.
Boppy's another classic. So is Diaper Genie. Diaper Genie, like, yeah, you put your diaper in there and it helps them not smell.
Huh. Okay.
Great. All right. So he thinks the Drool Dazzle is real. He thinks Toot Tamer's real. I didn't ask about all of them. I didn't know what he's up to. I didn't ask, do you have time to talk?
He answered.
He answered, so I assume he did, but I was still nervous. Can I ask you about, what are Goo Goo Goggles? Because
Yeah.
me and Harrison both want them to be real.
they translate. I mean, whatever. They're like a, what's it called? Novelty, like joking gift. But they translate. They're actually for adults. They translate what kids are saying.
I don't buy it.
Nah, not a chance. Not a chance.
All right. Let's start choosing.
Okay.
I don't think Boon Squirt Spoon is one of them. Let's go with some of Harrison's. Let's go with Drool Dazzle.
Drool Dazzle.
Oh, gosh, dang
Okay, I
it.
got one wrong left.
Harrison has led us down the wrong path twice.
Harrison's been a dad for like 5 minutes.
I feel like for some reason Sippy Safari is telling me it's real.
Okay, let's do it.
I'm scared.
See ya! All right, let me see if I can finish this off. I don't think I... give me Zippy Zoom. Click that one. Okay.
Wow, that's wrong. Okay.
Give me Woombi.
Moonby, I'm gonna say I think it's right. Yeah. there we
Moonby?
go.
Yeah.
Napple, I guess.
Dude,
This
I
is
think
your
Napple's
hunch.
right.
Yeah. I was wrong. Yeah, it felt like too easy to make up. What about Goober Baby Bum Brush?
Okay, wait. I think now we're guessing fake.
yeah, now it's like,
However, this is set up. So now we want to knock out the fake ones.
Oh, okay. Okay, so for sure the Munchkin magnet thing.
Okay.
Munchie
Munchie magnet.
Wait, no. Munchkin Snack Catcher we already had
Munchkin Snack Catcher's right.
was right.
Yeah,
What?
because it's on fake one. So click Munchie magnet.
Okay. Cool.
Okay, yeah, that one is fake. Right? That's how it's
Yeah,
doing?
yeah,
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
Click Boon Squirt Spoon.
I think
Real, dude.
Oh, it's real.
No way.
Yeah.
But
What does it
just
do?
like it's like squirts the food onto the spoon for you. I think.
Oh, wow, fun.
oh, so it's
Yeah.
not a spoon. It isn't
no,
a
no,
squirt
no.
spoon, but it's a.
It's both. Like it's
Squirt.
I see.
I think.
Okay.
What about the pacifier karaoke?
Let's find out.
I don't know.
Where'd it go?
It's the long
There it
one.
is.
Yeah, it's
Okay, it's fake.
How fun would that be though? You just got a Bluetooth like right next to your baby's brain.
This one we haven't talked about much. Skip Hop Treetop Activity Gym.
It's
so wordy.
That's real.
Yeah, you know what? You just made all that up.
So
Yeah,
if
it's
it
Is it? Okay.
Yeah. Okay. And wait, Sippy Safari. Oh, that's also fake.
Also fake.
Two Tamers fake. Tangos. I didn't love your explanation. I think you made that up.
Correct.
Yeah, fake. What'd you say the giggle gadget was?
Let me remember that one. Giggle gadget. The diaper that last one is full. That one's super real.
Oh, yeah, that's right. That's right. That one's fake. All right. So is that pretty much all of them? Oh, is the bum brush? I want to say that's real. Goober Baby Bum Brush.
Okay, so if it shows up as red, it's real.
It's real.
Yeah, okay.
Nice. Goober Baby Bum Brush.
The only one we haven't talked about, no, there's two, I think. Snuggle Wiggle.
Snuggle wiggle.
Wiggle.
Oh, it's just a blanket. It's like a type of blanket.
And what about Wubba Nub?
Wubba
Oh,
Nub's
that was the pacifiers kind
Yeah.
of thing? Or yeah.
yeah pacifier with something on like hanging off.
I think
of it.
Wubba Nub's real.
Click it.
Real.
Nice.
Got it. Okay. I think Snuggle Wiggle doesn't rhyme enough to be real.
Yeah, dumb
But
name.
also could rhyme little enough to be real. And just
Yeah.
a bad name.
Oh.
Yeah, let's see. Yeah, it was
Ooh,
fake.
fake.
Snuggle Wiggle.
Okay.
So I think we pretty much know them all, don't we?
Have we tried Toot Tamer?
Yeah, we did because Harrison said it was real and it's fake. Yeah, that is.
Harry, like, I think you asked him 4 and or maybe 5, and like, yeah, he 3 in a row. He was like, "Yeah, that's real. I'm gonna go real on that one." And every time I was like, "You're wrong." So, anyway, fun times. Thanks for playing, guys.
Nice.
I'm happy to play a game that you guys have no idea, or you guys know everything about, and I don't know anything about.
No.
Someday,
No problem. That was fun.
yeah. I remember when we went to like register for our baby. There were so many variations of bottles and variations of pacifiers and all this different stuff. I was like, this market is wild. I need to figure out a baby product. So I think I'm going to start the Napple.
Yeah, the Napple.
Yeah. That one's just normal enough where it could work.
Yeah.
Guaranteed to put your baby to sleep.
Mm-hmm.
Napping.
Napple. So
That's fun.
there you go.
I'm nervous to say anything. I got to go back and click. And
Oh my
what
gosh.
is next? What is next?
Nothing's next. I
What
think-
is next? Game. All right.
Check. Yeah.
We did game.
Bo cut my hair the other day with real scissors.
Oh, great.
That was cool.
How'd he do?
I don't know. I don't think he did much, but like he's been playing this game for, I don't know, last Christmas, like 2 Christmases ago, he got like a barber shaving kit as like a toy.
Wow.
So it's got like a little brush and like shaving cream and stuff. And so he loves these days. Like he didn't love this toy for a whole year, and now all of a sudden he loves this toy.
Now he's into it.
And so he like bring it up and like put stuff on my face and stuff. So the other day he got a stool, and I was just sitting there. I was like, this is great. He got a stool. He was behind me, just like using these 2 pencils to cut my hair. And he goes, "Oh, I think I need to go get some new scissors." And I thought, like, okay,
What's
yeah.
he going to grab to be scissors?
And then all of a sudden I like feel this. I'm like, that feels kind of, I look back and yeah, real scissors. And I was really tempted to get mad. I didn't get mad. I just got serious. I go, buddy,
Buckaroo.
you can't do that. Those are real. You don't cut people's hair with real scissors. Well, I didn't know. I didn't know what I was doing, Dad.
That's a great impersonation.
Can
of
you
Bo
imagine?
when
Well-
he's like slightly in trouble?
And sometimes he kind of like he shrugs more than he's supposed to. He doesn't realize like you should shrug like
I thought Hattie said.
yeah, you should shrug like twice per sentence, maybe a 1 and then down. And he's like, "Well, I didn't know that was supposed to do that." It's like, okay, that's all right. You're okay. Just don't do it again. We can only cut hair with pencils. Okay. And then he'll just completely forget. He's also, whatever. I know like 3-year-olds listen to this sometimes. It's not the end of the world, but he started saying "shut up" recently out of nowhere because of one of his Magic Treehouse audiobooks. Yeah. And last night he told me to shut up because and it was kind of in context too. Like before it was like he heard some.
You talked about this on the podcast.
Did
he
I?
thinks it means like you're fighting back.
Yes, pirates. Yeah, whatever. Last night I kept interrupting him. He goes, "No, shut up." And he like looked at me and I was like, "Bo, you can't say that." I tried to be like really serious without getting mad.
I thought it was just for sword
I
fighting.
don't know. I just thought we were
Hattie said it.
I thought we were about to duel, and so I just,
I want to go outside.
yeah. And then I like stopped being serious, and then he stopped being serious right away. Like it was like, okay, feel it a little more, man. Like, just because I'm giving you grace right now doesn't mean
Feel it.
so. But yeah, he's
fun.
a blast right now. Honestly, fun times with the kids overall.
Not much of a game. Just a question for you guys. So last night, Luke Hoagland, supposed to be on our volleyball team, still taking an extended paternity leave from playing sports.
Oh, is that why he's not coming?
Yeah. Oh, I think so.
No judgment.
He sent a baby emoji last week and said, "Don't think I'll be able to make it tonight." Baby emoji.
Yeah.
So maybe he's getting his own Napple involved. I don't know why he can't leave.
Sure.
No, I obviously don't judge him. Do whatever you want. Just had a kid. But in place of him, last night, we had Mr. Trey Kennedy join
super
us.
famous Kansas Cityan.
Yes.
Yeah.
Rob Riggle, Trey Kennedy, Tech 9.
Welcome to the.
Just using gibberish, can you give everyone an impersonation of like a typical Tech 9 rap?
Is that kind of good?
Yeah, I feel like he'll go from like really slow to like
Yeah.
And like it's its own beat within itself. It's very interesting. But
I still don't really like him, but I wouldn't like him one bit if he wasn't from Kansas City.
yeah, there's some bias there.
I'm like, man, this is the best we got. I guess we'll represent him.
Midwest isn't really known for like, fine dining, sushi, and I'd throw in rap in there as well. It's not what we do best.
Yeah.
We outsource the rap. But so Trey joins us. How do you think it went? Open-ended question. Short answer. How do you think it went?
Specifically Trey or the team?
Specifically Trey.
I think Trey, scale of 1 to 10, we're going to go a solid 5.
Okay.
Yeah. 6.
Okay.
Not 6. 6.
Got it.
I think no one could play well because they were all dying laughing. Because Trey's a comedian.
That guy is so funny all the time.
Do you guys have the giggle gadget in? Why am I hearing all this laughter?
Is that a giggle gadget in your pants, or are you just happy to see me?
No yawning. Correct answer is 9.8.
Really?
The dude is nasty.
Really?
At volleyball. Yes, I wanted to give him some public props.
Okay.
It was unbelievable. I think it was kind of similar to me. We were like randomly just played a ton of volleyball in college, learned a lot of the fundamentals.
Really?
But his vertical is much better. He's taller than me. He can get up higher than me. So
Dude, he does have a crazy vertical in those videos you guys do. Like,
Yeah.
Remember when he would just jump on the counter?
Uh-huh.
That makes sense. It translates to volleyball.
It was unreal, dude. We spanked this team. 3 sets over with.
What's his? Yeah, is his forte spiking?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, very good hitter, unbelievable topspin, good placement, and yeah, just blocking. It was unbelievable. He actually made one of the coolest plays I've ever seen in volleyball, where he got set and the blocker was in a spot where he didn't want to like send it into the blocker. So instead of hitting it, he was already like gathered to hit it with his right hand. And instead of hitting with his right hand, he hits it with his left, like completely down the line. I mean, almost like parallel to the net. It was such an extreme angle, and it was in. And we all just stopped. Like, dude, that was the craziest. That was
Really?
so sweet. So
He did like the shot fake or like
yeah, it
no
was just
look.
crazy. And so, yeah, the car ride home, Rachel was just like, we got to get Trey on like our sand team, or or like have him some more, or whatever. And I was starting to see the writing on the wall, and I was like, I know what I need to do, and I need to join some other league and let
Oh, really? No.
Isaac, Luke, and you
No.
and Trey run this. I see it.
Really?
I see it. And Rachel's like, no. We need you for serve receive. We need it's all that stuff. I was like, you guys would be so good if you had
Really?
those 3 guys and Rachel. So
Dang.
maybe I'll just
Just get better.
I'll let myself watch.
Yeah.
I'll let myself watch.
Let him watch.
Well, at a certain point, I feel like I am pretty good for my physical limitations.
Okay.
Like you would just need to be able to jump higher.
You're not.
That
you
is
don't have a
what's-
huge vertical.
I would need to be taller or magically jump 8 inches higher. So it's like, well, you should just have Trey and Luke.
You've kind of reached your limit.
Yeah.
Dang.
Good in the back row.
Do you think Rachel would want that though? Do you think she'd be happy playing without you?
No, she would rather play with me and lose.
Yeah. Did you guys win last night?
Yeah,
You
3
say
sets.
spanked 'em, yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, just shout out Trey Kennedy. He's a
beast.
stud on the volleyball court. It was
Wow.
fun. We had a
That's
great
really
time.
fun. Do you play sand? Is it 6-on-6 too?
No, sand is 4-on-4. So that's why I was like, hey,
The 7th man is quite a bit.
let me be the guy. Yeah, I don't want you guys to have to kick me off the team.
Yeah.
You guys make a team without me. I don't think that'll actually happen, but it would be a great team. Trey, Luke Hoagland, Isaac, Rachel.
Has Trey talked about
That
how
reminds
good
me.
he is at volleyball before?
See, I swear I can't even really, I can't think of it, but I know I played volleyball with him in like 2019 or something because I knew, like I vouched for him. It's like, I can't even remember it, but I just know he's good at volleyball.
Yeah.
I don't know why. So I somewhat knew it, but yeah, I was very shocked.
Cool. What were you going to say?
One last thing I just thought of when I thought of just like drafting teams. So I had this idea. Gunnar and I have been texting a lot. So we played pickup football this past Saturday. And I love it. It's so fun. I can't stress enough how much fun this is playing football. I'm like, I want more of this. And so I was like, we should let's make our own like intramural, like our own rec league. Like among us friends, Gunnar and I are texting back and forth. He's like, what if it's like a 1-day tournament? I was like, ooh, that's fun.
Yeah.
So we're making it bigger and bigger. And so the idea is like, we establish rules beforehand. We send out a text to 30 guys. We say, first come, first serve. The first 20 that are in, we're going to split you up into 4 teams of 5. We're going to have captains. And so I was telling Gunnar, I was like, all right, we have 4 captains. Should it be like a snake draft or should it be like an NFL draft? And Gunnar was like, auction draft? And I thought he was joking, but I was like, actually, How fun would that be? And we would do it like privately so that people don't find out what they were worth. But how fun would that be? Me, Gunnar, Harrison, and Isaac just try to put a price tag on Jesse Brookins. Like, what's he worth?
Yeah.
Like outbidding your friends for your other friends.
Right.
Oh, I think it'd be so fun. Like, I literally yesterday was thinking, I was like, what would I pay for Luke Hoagland? I would pay, if we got $100, I would pay 70 of it for Luke.
Really, he's the guy.
I don't know. I've never even seen him play football.
He's just good.
Just
at
so
everything.
coordinated.
Yeah.
It's so, I think it's so fun. We're gonna put a price tag on our friends and we're gonna auction them off privately. You should
like
come
that.
help. You'd be like a GM.
Yeah.
That'd be fun.
I like that idea. That's fun.
So stay tuned. If you're part of the football crew and listening, we're
here.
thinking about you. We're putting prices on you.
That's fun. I like that. And then like later on, it's like, okay, tell me. Come on.
Tell me how much was I worth? Were people fighting over me or is
Because
it?
you're kind of looking around, you're like, okay, obviously he was first, he was second, so I bet I went for like $1 at the end.
Yeah. So that'll be really fun. I'm excited to take the pickup football, just a slightly more serious step with it.
Yeah, it's so fun. What do you guys? How often are you guys? Maybe time and you're not ever, but Facebook Marketplace. Are you ever buying anything on Facebook?
No.
Catherine is having the hardest time with it, and I want to know what you guys think about etiquette towards Facebook Marketplace conversations. So I've tried to like coach her up because she's not on her phone all the time. So sometimes she'll like have issues where like somebody will respond to her and she doesn't see it, and then she's like, "Oh crap, somebody else got it." And I'm like, "Well, Catherine, you
That's
gotta
the
be on your
nature of it.
so last night, I've always taught her like, hey, say, I'm very interested in this. I can pick it up today. I can send you the money right now. Like be as open and forthcoming and interested as possible for it. And so she did something along those lines yesterday. And the woman was like, okay, can you pick it up tonight? She's like, yeah, my husband has a truck. He can go get it. And I was like, okay, so what time am I supposed to come? And she's like, oh, let me text this woman back. I haven't texted her back yet. She went back. She said, hey, my husband could be there at 6:45. Does that work? And the woman just responded, shoot, somebody else is already coming. Sorry.
Yeah.
And she was not happy about it. She's like, what the heck? Like, how does this, that's not okay. And I like read back and I was like, yeah, I mean, you did everything right. I was like, next time you should probably just say you want it. Cause I think this woman we were trying to buy a chair for Bo's room. And this woman like gave her dimensions. She's like, those dimensions should work. My husband has a truck, blah, blah, blah. Let me check on the dimensions or something like that. Little open-ended.
A little bit. That was enough.
I was like, Catherine, I don't know. I don't feel awesome about saying this, but I think the answer is to just say the dimensions work and then check the dimensions later. And if they don't work, then you back out.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like how far are you willing to like be a little slimy on Facebook Market? Like that's not super slimy, but it's like,
I think if you're the seller, you don't care about the buyer. You don't care who it is. You don't care how much you've went back and forth with one person. If someone else can pick it up in 30 minutes and pay the same amount, great. Get it out of here.
That's what I'm.
So the seller doesn't care about you. You don't need to care about them.
Maybe so. Maybe that's where it comes down to is like, yeah, just lie to them. Like if you're 90% sure that the dimensions are going to work, say they work, and then go double check later before you pick it up or something like that.
Alternate route. If you think, hey, I don't know if I'm going to get this, they're pricing this really low. You tack on a little cherry on top. You say, hey, I could be there tonight. My husband has a truck and we're going to bring some of my famous brownies.
Oh,
Separate yourself from the rest of the people. You're like, well, I got this girl who can come in 2 hours or this other person who can come in 4 hours, but they're bringing brownies. I could wait a couple hours for brownies. I don't know. That could be a route to go.
Or sometimes people are so late to picking stuff up from me. Maybe just lie about what time you can be there.
I'll be there in 5 minutes. And then whenever you get around to it.
Oh, he hit traffic. Sorry, he's coming. Yeah. It's amazing how flaky people can be.
Or
And
if
I'm
you're like fully committing to the slimy thing, just like don't even bring the brownies.
oh, the brownies fell out.
Oh, they're all burnt.
You have brownie
At
stuff
home.
all over your face. Like, I don't know what happened to the brownies.
We didn't even end up making them.
They were kind of not
You have
the
any
best.
milk?
Yeah. Oh, I'm thirsty.
Don't even bring the brownies. That's so mean. Extra slimy, just borderline, just criminal is say, well, you already gave me your address. I know where your kids sleep. So do you want me to come by and pick up a chair? Or do you want me to come by and drop something off?
Yeah, either way, I'm going to be coming by.
Yeah.
Really
I'm going to be there at 8 p.m.
I'm not afraid to walk in a bathroom.
Let's just say I've been known. Yeah. I'll let him watch. Oh my!
I feel like it's always the funniest stuff is at the end of the Wednesday episode. Where I'm like, I hope people listen to the very end.
Golly. So yeah, I don't know the Facebook etiquette. Also, it was like this like kind of like recline. No, it wasn't a recliner. It was like a swivel rocker kind of chair. So it was just like a 1-person chair. And she's like, "Do you think you could ask Jake to help you move it?" And I was like, "I don't need any help moving this thing." She's like, "Really?" I was like, "No, I can do it." She's like, "You think you can lift a chair by yourself?" I was like,
A chair?
"I can get a couch by myself."
A chair doesn't have the reputation of being a 2-man job.
I don't think so. I mean, it's a big chair. We had to check dimensions on it, but I mean, it's a chair. It's not like, even if it's like, oh, I might have herniated myself there. It's like, I got the chair up by myself. Like, I'm fine.
Yeah.
Of course it would be helpful to have a person with you, but I could do a chair. You know what I mean? Like that chair in your room.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's bigger than that one, but it's not huge.
Oh, and that's definitely a 1-man chair.
It's a 1-man chair.
Yeah, it's like an office chair.
I was kind of like, what?
That's funny. Something that is so clearly like it already has, like you would already assume one person can carry it, but you have to have a disclaimer of like, but for this chair, you might be able to get it just by yourself. You're like, well, yeah, you just assumed that.
Yeah. It might be harder to lift with somebody else.
Yeah, where's the other person go?
Yeah, I think I got the grip. I need a wide grip on this thing.
Yeah.
Jake will stand there and we'll let him watch.
Yeah, that'd be funny. The opposite. Catherine it's like at Arrested Development, the woman is just so rich she has no idea what things cost. You know, I don't know, a banana $10?
Yeah,
what?
$5.
Just go buy one. Catherine just went for whatever reason, perfect every way, but doesn't know how much things weigh.
Yeah.
Just like, Brad, can you go? Can you bring up the washer from the basement? Me right now? Just bring up the washer? Yeah, can you just go snag it? Like, no, I need like a dolly and 2 other people. I can't just go bring that up right now.
She did kind of like when we were first married. At first, she was and whatever. This is probably my fault more than hers, but she was the biggest cheerleader of everything I did, to the point where I was like, "Do you think I can do nothing?" Like, like I'd be like,
a hoodie, Brad?
Yeah, I'd like go run a mile. She'd be like, "You ran a mile? That's incredible!" Like acting like I ran a marathon. And I'm like, "It's a mile. It's not very hard."
You're getting the Holly Flax treatment. You're Kevin.
Yes, and then
Math is
so then
hard.
I told her like, "Hey, like you gotta expect a little more out of me. I'm kind of an impressive guy." And then she kind of swayed the other way with it, where she was like, "What, you need help with that?" Like, "Yeah, I need help with. Yeah." That's kind of a heavy, awkward thing to carry by myself. You know, it is. It's interesting. So I can't think of exactly when she's done that with like a washer or something, but it's been something like that where it's like,
You can just get it, right?
Do you think you can move that real quick? And I'm like, or do you think you can like build this thing for our house real quick? I'm like, I mean, maybe, but it's like a lot harder than you think to build stuff.
Really
sometimes.
impressive. It's like, I'm looking at trampolines and they're like $700. Brad, you just make one? Not
out of wood?
elf. I don't,
Yeah.
Wood? Where do you buy springs?
Yeah.
What is that material made?
Surely we could just get one and put it together from Home Depot, right? What? Yeah. It's so funny.
When I was a kid, that really used to bother me when I would think about Santa and his elves. It just, because the Hollywood elf,
Yeah.
they were tinkering. Nothing but tinkering, nothing but rudimentary
They're using
tools.
a little mallet.
Yeah.
Ding, 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 ding.
Yeah. And I could never understand.
Well, how to get me a basketball hoop?
A baseball glove. I was like, I don't know. I can't imagine them like killing the animal, getting the leather, drying it out.
Where's the cow farm here?
Rawlings, the logo. It's hard for me to imagine an elf doing all this. How?
So logical.
Yeah, it always bothered me, and I believed it, but I was like, I don't know how they're doing this. An Etch-a-Sketch. How do they do that?
Yeah. What? Who? How?
Detailed chiseling. I just like a lot.
All they have is just a mortar and pestle. How are they doing all this?
It's so true, dude. Yeah.
Hollywood needs to change what elves are capable of. They need to show like Asian elves.
That'd be pretty.
And I'd be like, oh yeah, I could trust that. I believe they can make an iPhone.
They're just putting together shoeboxes and Adidas like plants. Like,
It's like borderline unethical.
yeah.
Like, well, I at least believe they can get it done. I know how they can make a hoodie.
Oh man. There you go.
Anyway,
So, hey, some quick Ghostrunners announcements for you. You ready for them?
Is that on the list, Brad? Ah!
Listen, guys, the list was an outline, okay? I wasn't upset that Jake was going off the list.
Simon's lanky arms over there waving. It's
Let me
so
look
funny.
on here. I don't see anything about Ghostrunners announcements, Brad.
I'm looking. Hey, Brad, off the pod real quick. It's not on there.
It's not on there.
It's not on there.
Okay.
So just wrap it up.
It's not on there, Hattie. To wrap it up. Okay.
Kidding.
I got three announcements. Number one, we're going to start doing some ghost stories. We're going to bring those back. I know a lot of people are like, hey, one of my favorite episodes is the poop episode. We're going to do something like that, but we're going to make them, we're going to have them in voice memo form because it was just too hard to figure out calling people and
Yeah.
we had a hard time with that. So we're going to, if you are selected for your voice memo or your ghost story selection from ghostrunners.life, we'll email you and you guys can send in your voice memos about it. Number two, we have new merch. Are you a runner?
Oh, yeah.
Are you a reader? Are you just a fan of the podcast and want to buy some other generic merch? It's available on our website, ghostrunners.life.
Is that the only thing available?
And no, it is not, Jake. We do have some spots available for the Gulf Shores Ghost Runners getaway.
Jamaica, Bahamas, come on, Gulf Shores, mama.
Okay, nice.
It's got to still rhyme.
Let me tell you the specific rooms we have available. This is for session one. We have one king bed room available. So that is either two friends or a married couple that can get that room, or two people that aren't friends that just want to sleep in the same bed.
Friendly.
Well, yeah, just two girls or two guys. Okay. We also have for the second session, we have a decent amount of openings. We have two different king bedrooms that are private with their own bathroom. We have a 2 king bedroom. Does that make sense? So 4-person room.
Fit for a king. Psych, 2 of them.
It's like 2 kings. And then we also have one twin bunk, male bunk room.
Fit for a twin.
Psych.
Psych, they could be any
Could
genetic.
be a triplet.
Yeah.
Yeah. Steve Triplet?
Oh,
Oh my
Coop?
gosh. Coop?
They gotta.
They gotta come.
They gotta.
Yeah, they're in the double king bedroom. Night, Coop. Night, Steve. All right, we'll see you tomorrow, Coop.
They've been texting a lot recently, apparently,
Yeah.
or maybe they talk on the phone. I don't know. I think they talk all the time.
Maybe both. Yeah, I know. I almost wish you weren't married yet, so we could just go back to the time where we all hung out and
To
talk.
another,
Yeah.
another
Just
bachelor
have an
party.
excuse to go hang out your bachelor party. So this is going to be like a bachelor party at the Gulf Shores Getaway, but
You're right.
it's going to be so much fun. We have a private chef. We have all sorts of fun games that we're doing. We're going on a sunset cruise. We're doing Jean Shorts videos, Ghost Runners podcast live.
I can't wait to give out certificates at the end.
CQs.
I love that.
So much fun, dude. We're right on the beach. Literally, you walk out from our deck onto the private beach that we have. Volleyball galore, boogie boarding galore,
I love boogie
cornhole
boarding.
galore. I'm talking. If you want it galore, we got it.
Can jam
Galore.
galore.
Yeah.
Spike ball. Get it
Galore.
out of my face.
Courtney Miller will not be throwing the frisbee for beer frisbee or Polish horseshoes, whatever we're calling it.
She's an assassin.
I mean, it hurt. It was not fun, Courtney. So you got to chill out a little bit on your throws. But it's going to be galore.
I'm going to be doing.
Lambert's galore.
Oh yeah, Lambert's galore, laundry galore. Because I'm going to be doing Courtney Miller's laundry. Remember that? Because she doesn't like the diva smell.
Oh.
Or either that, or she has to hug me. It was
Okay.
one. She could choose
Yeah.
either one. Either I'll do your laundry, or you have to hug me and smell me.
There you go.
Galore.
Galore. It's just going to be so fun. And it's awesome that we have some spots available, but we'd love to fill them with fun people. It's going to be a blast. I think people that went last year, almost not, I don't know the percentage. Let's say 70% of the people that went last year are coming back this year.
I was going to guess 65.
Yeah. And not everyone can come. Some people are married, engaged, whatever, from last year that, well, and maybe that's your indication. Like, hey, you might get engaged on this trip. I don't know. Might find love.
Let them watch.
Let them watch. Let them watch me get engaged. All I'm saying is you guys should come. It's going to be fun. And yeah, so many people that came last year are coming back this year because it was that much fun.
Yeah.
It was one of those things. I remember talking to you, Jake, like when we got home on the phone. I remember just being like, I am on a high from that trip. That was
like
so much
Hancock.
fun.
It was awesome.
It was so good. So we're ready to do it again. We're excited to do it again. Ghostrunners.life to check out all those rooms and options and prices. Different prices for different rooms, obviously. Love to have you come. Come on out. Come on.
Let them fly. Let them drive. We'll wrap up with comment of the week.
Yeah, let's do it.
I've got one from Marty Brown.
Marty Brown.
Yeah. This person said, love these guys. They are so hilarious and have the best chemistry. Love the way they show their Christianity in their podcast along with jean shorts. They are both two well-rounded, funny, and smart guys. They are such great role models for younger men to look up to. Have listened to every episode twice over and always look forward to the next post. Keep up the great work. There are so many people in this world. Y'all are touching and help getting through their days. Marty Brown, thanks for listening. Very nice of you. I'm glad to hear that I've touched you.
Dude, I've had like a weird last couple weeks, I think because of sickness and whatever, where I have not been nearly as cheerful as I normally want to be. And it's cool, like whenever I feel that way, to hear people be like, hey, your podcast helps me in that regard. To like, I don't know, it just makes it more personal, I guess. So thank you to you guys for giving us those encouraging words.
Taking the time. I feel like I always say this, but taking the time to type out encouragement on a review, on a comment.
Right.
I really do appreciate it because it's not a given.
Right.
So thank you.
Go? Dang it. Let me find it. No, where'd it go? Did somebody just like it?
Oh no. Could that have been it?
Someone asked me if I know how to play the piano. So I do.
Yeah, what was that about?
Oh.
So I don't know why, but I just know someone asked me. So I saw that comment. So I do.
Did someone take it down? Surely no one took it down.
While you're looking for that, or you got? Yeah.
No, I don't have it. It was something along the lines. It was just like Timon had the best line of the episode when he said, "Hey, sir, my eyes are up here."
That was funny.
I thought that was so funny. Here it is. The Mandy Rice said, Timon won this episode with "Sir, eyes up here." I did a spit take while home alone in my kitchen. I had to mop up my own slobber, but it was worth it.
I didn't even see that comment. That's funny.
Wow.
Just came an hour ago.
I had to mop up my own slobber.
Yeah. So thanks, Mandy. That's fun.
You know what? I just found something on my phone. I'll save it for next week.
Okay.
Save it for next week. So don't touch that dial. We're coming back next week.
Root for the Chiefs, guys, unless you don't want to, and that's okay. We love you no matter who you root for. But just know
Can we stop bringing up Taylor Swift? Brad.
We'll see you guys next week.
Love you guys.
Go Chiefs.
Ghostrunners Podcast.